Like, it got quiet, and I was like, what the hell? And I looked, and it was like,
Hello?
make sure you have a strong connection before reconnecting. And I was like, hello?
Oh, hi. I'm Daniel.
Are you the one who has my name as your
Yeah, I don't know why
username?
I'm you, so sorry, bro.
What the fuck? I was like, why am I in here?
I was wondering that
You gotta
too.
find somebody else. You gotta be somebody else now, my guy. Sorry.
Yeah. Haha, looks like Daniel's our new DM. Hi, Daddy.
Did you just call me daddy?
Yeah, I'm the dungeon daddy.
I've been in here for 10 seconds and we're already jumping straight to daddy. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you love it.
That's how it is around here.
Yeah, just wait. I mean, we haven't even
The
gotten
first
to like.
dick joke.
Hello again, and welcome back to Hammer of the Gods. It's been a little while since our last episode, so thanks for joining us again and sticking with us during this extended editing process. Due to some technical issues, meaning some bad storms whenever we were recording this, Zach, aka Sergios, will only be featured in the very beginning of this episode before he got cut off and was not able to finish. But you can look forward to seeing him again in episode 12.
Yeah.
Sorry I'm late. I fell asleep and then I woke up and I was like, ah, shit.
Yeah, we old.
Old as fuck, boy.
That happens.
Can I say fuck on here? I don't even know.
Oh yeah, we say all kinds of stupid shit, so it's cool.
Oh, yeah, dude. Fuck is alright.
Yeah, it's all right to fuck.
We can fuck if you want to.
Do you guys have your intro ready?
Next question.
I'm Athos, and we're going to get Venom with my owl in tow. It seems like a trap, but soon we'll know.
Solid.
I just came up with it.
I like it. I'm Zach. I play Sergios Pallades, the rock gnome, who's having trouble with the ladies.
This is Jonos. Against the owl's behest, we set off on another quest. To the mountains of Mida we go to help out a weary soul.
Decent. It's about time. Who knew Jonas is a poet?
Dan, you can do yours now if you want, or if you want to wait until we actually get to where you're introduced. That's cool too.
I didn't know we were rhyming, and now I remember you telling me that we were rhyming. So yeah, I'll have to postpone my stupid loans.
We left off. You guys took a long rest at the witch's camp after kind of having some weird interactions, talking about the map and the city of Mida. And that was kind of where we had left off, was you were given a quest to get some stuff for the witches.
Basilisk venom.
Yeah. And some other stuff. It was just like a miscellaneous. I didn't really list it. You guys had gotten the task of retrieving the basilisk venom. What are you guys doing?
Well, if everybody else isn't awake, I'm gonna wake everyone else up and be like, the earlier we get going, the earlier we can go back to this temple for Athena. So let's head out.
Jonas is probably going to have to be woken up today after that soup.
I woke you up.
Okay. I'm now awake. I just assume I didn't get sick, but I just got really tired. Just needed some recoup time.
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Yeah.
Okay, Sergios, are you ready to head off?
Oh, dude, you know it.
Cool. So, you guys start making your way north towards Mida.
Yes.
On our way to Mida and the other cities.
We have to listen to this the whole way. I'm out. I will run.
Oh, that reminds me of another song.
His donkey.
You guys managed to travel pretty peacefully for the first 2 days. And on the third day, after resting, you guys wake up to break camp. And as you're all waking up, you all have memories of really strange, vivid dreams.
Stranger than normal?
Yeah. Like really intense, not quite a nightmare, just uncomfortable. And you don't really remember anything specific. You just have like a weird feeling. So yeah, you guys wake up feeling really uncomfortable. As you guys are traveling onwards, knowing that it'll be like late on the third day, you see what looks like a small town that, I mean, the witches did say that there would be, small settlements on the way, but this is the first one you've actually seen.
So I want to go up to I want to enter the town and look for like anybody that would offer me housing or like an inn or something if it's a big enough town to have one of those.
You start walking around this town and you notice all the buildings are empty. At least of people. Like there's nothing living, moving around.
Oh, good.
Roll an investigation check.
Oh, this is good. I have -1. That's a 6.
You don't know what's going on, but it's spooky.
What's Jonas doing?
He's probably shaking off this weird, odd feeling, and then he gets to this town that's kind of deserted, and he's like, well, this day's not turning out to be the best day so far. I was really hoping to run into some people.
So they could get us?
No. So I can talk to more people in this land.
Okay.
It's okay. Talking's not for everyone.
He's weird, okay? He's a fish.
Yes.
He's a fishman. He's Aquaman, so he can be awkward if he wants.
That's already canon.
I'm gonna try to find an open door to one of these empty buildings to see if we can like set up a campsite, like place to sleep later. Like Athos just likes to be super prepared, and she wants to know when she goes to sleep.
It's really only been like maybe an hour or so. You guys know that. So the witches said it would be late on the third day before you could reach it if you made good speed. So you guys have only traveled for about an hour so far this day.
Okay. So, I mean, do we want to keep going past this town?
Well, there's no
Party
hope for a
crowd?
good breakfast and a good convo, then I'm ready to head out.
And Sergius will go with us. I'm gonna grab him and put him on my shoulders and just walk with him. We had a perfectly good building to stay in tonight. We could have just looked around this town the whole day, but no, Fishman wants to continue on.
It's a very small town, like more of a village than a town. I'm just saying. So you guys continue along. Both of you roll one more investigation before you leave the town.
Hey, that's a nat 20. You also got a nat 20. No
Nice.
fucking shit.
Nice. Now you guys are gonna roll ones for everything
That's
else.
never happened to us.
Yeah.
That'll never happen again.
I don't think it's actually ever happened where two people in one thing have gotten nat 20s that I've
Yeah, that's
seen.
crazy.
Yeah. And of course it's on the most mundane bullshit.
Yeah.
So as you guys are investigating, and you start to head off, you notice that one of the last buildings on your way out has this like black slime covering the archway of the door.
Okay.
Archway.
So, you see the slime?
Slime?
You see it?
The black stuff?
Yes.
Can you smell it?
Have you ever seen slime before?
Well,
Fishman?
I've seen things that look like this, but how would I know that it is slime?
I mean, you would know what slime is even underwater.
But they may have a different word for it in Atlantis. You've seen things like it.
Will you quit being so technical? And that's coming from Athos.
Okay, the slime.
Lighten up there, Bard boy.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Tritons, I think, have their own language, and Atlantis probably has their own language, but
Okay.
you
But I
would
didn't
know
what honey was.
what it is in common.
You found some.
Because you're from underwater. Slime exists underwater. Honey definitely does not. There's no aquabees.
Somebody dropped one off of a
Aquabees do not
treasure
exist
ship.
in
I'm
New
telling
Atlanta,
you.
New Alexandria. So,
I would like to
are you
continue.
guys okay? So you see it and you're just like, nope.
Yep.
Jonas is way more curious about the slime.
Oh, you idiot. We have a temple to get back to.
You ever seen this before?
So, Jonas, with your nat 20, you head closer in, and as you kind of peek your head in through the doorway, everything inside is black. Like there is no light inside. And you just feel, I mean, I guess tridents have hair, but like the hair on the back of your neck is just standing straight up, and you feel very uncomfortable.
Yeesh.
You do not want to go into that room.
Pretty dark in there, giving me the willies. Let's this probably best if we back off and move on, far away from this.
I said that from the start.
What are your guys' passive perceptions?
13.
10.
Okay, so as you guys start to beeline out of the town, Jonas, you see out of the corner of your eye something like dart out of the building you were just looking into, but you can't actually see what it is. And when you turn to try and investigate further, you don't see anything out of the ordinary, like anything that wasn't in the town a minute ago.
Creepy. Just shake my head and shake it off and pretend it never happened.
Keep running.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do we do? Quick run.
Just keep running. So you guys head out of this village a little faster than before. And feeling so uncomfortable, you guys actually make pretty good time. And by about early afternoon, rather than early evening, you make it to Mida.
Trust the Mida touch.
So you guys arrive at this city with like almost, they're white walls, but with a gold tint to them from the sun, just glimmering in the sunlight. And they're just these big slabs of this white rock. Inside you see that, like a typical Grecian or New Alexandrian city, you can see like the different layers. You know, there's the first layer, which you can't really see over the wall, and then a higher up layer further into the city, which you know to be probably like markets and things like that, more important government buildings. And then at the top of this like plateau is a very large temple.
Do we recognize like who the temple was built for just by looking at it?
No, not by looking at it from here.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to visit a market.
As you head towards the first gate, the guards stop the three of you and say, "What business do you have in the city?"
Looking for a giant snake.
We'd like to visit your markets and see what you have for sale.
Yes, the snakes for sale.
He's a bit upset with snakes.
So there's two guards standing at this gate, and they just kind of give each other a puzzled look. And what languages do you both
Sylvan, Celestial, Common, Leonin, and Minotaur.
I speak Common, Primordial, and Sylvan.
So, in a language that, since you both speak Sylvan, you might recognize some of the like intonations, but not the actual words. Both of you roll an intelligence check.
Oh man, I'm stupid.
That's dumb on land.
Just straight intelligence?
Oh!
I got a 14.
I got a 1. That one.
Hey, Jonas, you have no clue.
No think.
Just head empty.
Athos,
You've heard some words of Elven, but again, as we mentioned last time or the time before, elves are not super like common. They're kind of mythological at this point. You're pretty sure they're speaking Elven, but you can't understand what they're actually saying.
one of them, who seems to be the leader of the two, says, 50 gold and we'll let you in.
30 gold.
Well, do you want in the city or not?
And let me spend the rest of my money in your markets. I'll promote your economy.
He says, I don't give a shit about the economy. I get nothing out of it. I get
Do you
paid
not
either way.
care about your city?
He says, how's about you give me that owl? We'll call it even.
Never.
And says, well, I think the price just went up.
Ah, not a very nice guy. To a fellow city guard.
He just kind of laughs and says, well, are you going to pay or not?
Jonas, what are you doing?
Did I hear anything he was saying?
You're right next to me.
I in a different language.
They
were
weren't
talking
talking to you guys in Elven because
us
you wouldn't
in a different-
understand them.
Like
Okay,
in
I
common.
get you. Sorry, I just didn't.
You're standing right next to me.
I pull out 50 gold and I put it in the guard's hand and say, "Can I go see the snakes now?"
He says, well, I said the price just went up.
No,
Went up.
80 for both of us?
It's 80 for the both of
Perfect.
you.
That's 40 each.
Jonas just gave 50, so it's only 30 for
see,
you.
This is a better deal than I thought it was anyway. I thought we were doing 50 each. Okay. I'll give him 30 gold. That's all I wanted to part with anyway. That was the whole issue.
All right, so you guys make your way into the city. The outer areas being kind of more residential, and you start to head towards where you think the markets might be. On the way, you see this procession of people and music.
Oh, I hate parades.
Instantly turns. It's like, oh, music.
We just had to pay dick guards to get into a city to see a parade that I don't want to see.
You're a bucket of fun today.
I'm never fun.
You are sometimes. You laugh at my jokes.
Get out. Go join the parade. I'm gonna find a suitable market.
But I also want to see a market. We can come back to the music.
So this parade of people is blocking the way. I mean, it's a long line of people just dancing and playing instruments, singing.
People.
My foot starts stomping very lightly. My brain forgot the word.
Is it stomping or is it lightly stomping? Because
that's
Stomping lightly.
I couldn't think of the word.
Shit. It's canon.
Tritons
So
can only stomp; they can't tap.
Tritons can only stomp, never tap.
Quality note taking.
No
Progress.
pomegranates.
Also means they can't ever tap that ass. Only stomp.
One of you roll either history or religion.
Neither are good. So, well, one's worse. How about some religion? Got a 16.
Nice.
You recognize this as being a holiday you had kind of forgotten about because in Kalamos, you guys don't have a lot of Dionysus worshippers, but from your limited experience and from what you've read, you know that the land dwellers are pretty big on him. And this appears to be a festival for Dionysus.
Fantastic. See food and wine galore here.
We have a mission.
Who says the mission can't involve some wine?
You take the little man.
I call him over. Nice plop Sergius down on Mikros. There.
I am resigning my duty of watching him around wine or parades.
Okay.
You guys see this procession, and they're headed towards one particular place, which seems to be kind of on the edge of the market.
Hey, Sergius, you think what I'm thinking? We totally join the parade and make it to the marketplace that way.
Of course it goes to where I need to go. Yeah.
Yeah, and we also know Sergios is in. I can answer that one for him.
Okay,
real
Bard,
easy.
we'll follow you.
So I imagine like Sergios and Mikros probably
Makes
take
sense.
off ahead of you guys.
I don't
like,
see another
full
way,
tilt
I guess.
towards the
I
wine.
just need to get to the market.
I clap you on the back and fast walk over.
We gotta take this little piggy to market. He's gonna go wee
No,
wee
he's on
wee
his
all
way.
the way home.
Somebody already sent him on his way.
Yeah, he ran into a rusted root on the way.
Yeah.
So you guys follow this procession, and you see that the gathering of people for the celebration have gathered around in this square. In the middle of the square, you see a satyr just belting out this shanty. Dan?
Yes. I have to wait. I thought I have to sing it for real. Oh, okay, good. I was like, whoa, bro, you can't just throw me on the spot like that, my guy.
No, I'm not going to make you.
Oh no, the wind is really bad here too.
Well, too bad.
Oh no,
That's
my
okay, you're
house-
right down the street,
Oh,
I'll be
no,
there.
No, there's a tornado.
Yeah, so they just found you belting
Okay.
out this shanty in the middle of this Dionysus celebration.
Poseidon is a vengeful god, his trident is a fearful rod. He shakes the earth and boils the sea. Row home, ye galley, row home. Home with me galley maid, in her bed I am lain. Home with me galley maid, and back to the sea come morn. For the sea is any man's own true love. I was born to sail and drink and roam. And when my time here is all gone, I'll go home, me galley maid, home. Home to the cold sea floor, ne'er to see your bed no more. Home to Poseidon shore, I'm home, me galley maid, home.
As you're singing your finest galley maid,
I'm the
if
trash
you want to
man.
introduce yourself,
I just come in and I'm just throwing trash everywhere. No, I'm Gill. I'm a satyr. I don't really know what else to explain about myself. Oh, I used to be an athlete until I was injured. Is that what you want? What do you want? Tell me what you want.
If you want to do your little like rhymey rhyme though.
I'm Gill. I like to chase things and get my fill. There, how's that? Is that fine? That's all I've got. Can't rain all the time, but I can drink all the wine.
yeah, the crow shanty. Gil, what kind of satyr are you? Are you
Like class?
playing anything in
Oh,
particular?
bard. Yeah, we're a bard.
And what flavor of bard are you?
School of Eloquence.
Hell yeah. All right. So you guys see this satyr, and as he finishes up the last verse of this shanty, he kind of hops down from the little dais he was on and seems to be headed towards where you guys are, as you are kind of standing by a big cask of wine.
There's some mighty fine wine here.
A shanty man. Guy after my own heart. You care if I sing you one of my own?
Let's hear it.
All
We
right,
got shanty
Jonas,
coming.
don't let us distract you from your,
Or
your
shanty.
beautiful
This
shanty.
wine.
You can't sing about being an ocean fellow.
An ocean fellow?
You are an ocean fellow. You dwell real deep.
I mean, that's
I'm
what you are.
hoping. I don't know.
Down below the fish folk sing, across the sea their melody rings. Stories of a violent gale recount the mighty kraken's tale. Yo ho, to Calamos we go. Roll on, roll waves until she's gone. Released from bond by Zeus's rage, the kraken made a great escape. She battered bays with a monstrous roar, sending white-capped waves far ashore. Yo ho, to Calamos we go. Roll on, roll waves until she's gone. So Poseidon wrought the trident of Aegis to wield against the kraken's sieges. Tridents chased her through the tide, drove it back into the dark divide. Yo ho, to Calamos we go. Roll on, roll the waves until she's gone. So fish folk still sing of a magic trident, only the chosen one will find it. So yo ho, to Calamos we go. Roll on, roll waves now that she's gone.
'Twas a most beautiful shanty,
Thoughts on
much
this
like
hypothetical shanty?
Fredus Mercurius, singer to the Queen of Scotland. You have a most beautiful voice.
That's canon now.
Why, thank you. Such compliments from a man who can sing as well as yourself.
Why, thank you.
I am gonna walk over because I kind of kept my distance from Jonas making a fool of himself with strangers, you know. I'm now gonna walk over and be like, "Hi, my name's Athos. I'll claim this lovable dope. Hope he's not bothering you too much. What was your name?"
Never a bother. My name is Gill. It's short for Galadrios, which is short for Galadrios Athenius Axios III.
Athenius. I like that, Gil. You might be all right.
Well, I just made it up on the spot, so don't like it too much.
So, are you guys going to ask either Gill or anybody in this town about either the mysterious note or the basilisk?
I guess we can ask Gill. Yeah. Be like, do you know
Yeah.
anything about where I can get some basilisk venom?
Some basilisk venom?
Yes, sir.
Basilisk venom.
You can roll a history check.
Or I could guess. Places I would find basilisk venom, usually in their fangs. That's where you can find it the easiest.
I kind of thought that as well. I was hoping there was an easier way.
I'm gonna roll a history check. I don't know shit. It's a 7 plus 2, so 9.
Okay. No, with a 9, I mean, you know that here lately you've been hearing, the past couple of days that you've been in Mida, you've been hearing about people going up into the mountains and not coming back. And you heard a patrol
that had gone through and found some people.
In the mountains, people have been going up and not coming back, and I've heard that at first they were afraid, but then they were petrified.
I'm giving you inspiration for that.
But yeah, no, they're up in the mountains and they're petrified. That's probably where you want to go.
All right, so-
Is there anything around town that I could do to, like, prevent petrification? You know? I kind of like not being petrified.
Gill, if you want to roll a
10
medicine
plus
check?
0, because I'm not very wise.
So no common sense.
With your 10, you feel like maybe, but you know that petrification's not a super common thing.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll look around at the market for some anti-petrify potion.
Should probably try to find a wizard who might sell some magical potions or
Yeah.
maybe like a cape of protection.
Yeah.
Any or all of you could roll a religion check.
See that?
I got 13.
15.
Religion?
Oh, it's 9.
A 9 for Jonas.
Yeah, okay, even with a 9. All of you know the tale of Perseus and the Medusa. So you know that it's not always about magical potions.
Oh, that's true. You could use a mirrored shield. Yeah.
Where do we get one of those?
Probably at the shield store.
Athos, what is your shield made out of? Like bronze, probably?
I guess, yeah,
So, like,
probably.
even you would know. You could probably take some time
my
and clean
shield
it
is
up and
always
make
shiny.
it at least
I'm
moderately
a
reflective.
soldier. But I can definitely
I
give
see.
a nice little once over. Top.
So, are you going to ask anything about
The
Do you
note?
want to, Jonas?
It was just coordinates, right?
Yeah.
Another piece of our puzzle that needs solving is, see here, do you happen to know what coordinates are or how to help us find this place?
Coordinates, like from the stars?
Yes.
I used to be a sailor, so yes.
Did you take
Unfortunately,
an
I
arrow to the
rolled a 3, so I probably can't help you with these coordinates. I took something to the knee.
Was not an epiphany.
I mean, you could use your inspiration.
Okay. That's a 4. What would you consider that? History,
Do you not have anything
insight,
you can add to it?
survival, insight?
Let's say insight.
So like insight, survival, those are both wisdom, which I got
Jesus
a
Christ.
good old beautiful zip on. So
Yeah.
okay, well with investigation,
well, yeah, use
I
investigation.
get a +2, so that'd be
Oh,
3 plus 6 plus no, what did I say? 3 plus 4 plus 2, so 3 plus 9. 9 math.
You're pretty sure you could figure it out, but you got to ask somebody.
We must go ask somebody that I met
you
in
met in
town.
town.
They will know better than I.
Fantastic.
Wonderful.
Can we bring the wine there?
We can always bring the wine, and there'll be more wine, and there's always wine.
What a fantastic fellow we've met.
The water's not very clean in this town, huh?
The water is wine. Well, I wouldn't drink it though.
During the festival of Dionysus, they just run wine through
all the fountains. It's one of the blessings that Dionysus has given this city during the festival. So, Gill, you know that your buddy Elias is a map maker and kind of an adventurer, and he hangs out at one of the taverns
the
you've been
Busted
frequenting.
Goat.
And he might be able to help.
My favorite tavern, because I am also a busted goat.
Oh yeah, I forgot to. I didn't think, but can you describe what Gill looks like?
So I'm a little satyr dude, which a satyr, as you guys hopefully know, is half goat, half dude. I've got only one horn. One of them is broken, but the other one is like a nice ram horn. And yeah, and then I have my other horn on my waist.
Like a drinking horn.
It's always full of wine. That's me. Oh, and my fur is kind of red.
Oh, you're a ginger satyr.
I'm a gingy boy.
Athos, aren't you like a ginger lion as well?
Yes, I am.
As well?
Yeah, I have like a braid there.
But just like where the mane would be if you were a dude, right?
Yeah.
I can't remember. Gil, aren't you like balding or something?
Yeah, so I'm bald up top with a long braid. I can also do a comb over if I want to. But for the most part, I just wear it long down. It's almost more like a rat tail, really, if we really want to get into it. But, you know.
I like him solely because he has a braid.
Yeah, you guys
there's just something about having a nice braid tickling your spine.
Yeah,
Hey, bros,
Athos feels that. Exactly. You get it.
It was definitely spine you were going for.
Hey, man.
Not the fact that you don't wear
Listen here.
pants. And,
If I was wearing pants, I wouldn't be able to make my goat
Could
tail
be
do the
anything.
cute little goat tail thing. Alright?
Yeah, we already know that all the nymphs love the little goat tail thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
we'll go see.
So, Gil, are you taking them to
busted
your
goat.
buddy?
We're gonna go see a guy about that.
We're gonna go see a guy about your map.
Find the map.
Is it a talking map?
It is now.
Just
It
ask
talks
it
in
where we're going.
coordinates.
Map. If it talks,
Okay.
just ask
It only talks
Apparently.
in coordinates. It's the issue.
it. Oh.
Yeah. It's like you have to use your brain.
So
And
it's not like
only
GPS,
in
like
like
it's not gonna be,
written
like,
words, not out
recalculating.
loud. It's weird.
Turn
No.
left now. Recalculating.
Gil, you lead these three, because Sergios is with you guys. You guys head towards this tavern following Gil, and entering, it's just this pretty dark, dim, seedy-looking place, full of smoke, that the three of you, not counting you, Gil, since you've been here several times, but the three of you from the regular party have probably never smelled this kind of smoke before, and it's a little disorienting.
Jealous is fanning the air quickly. Wow, what a nice establishment. Pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty classy.
Exactly the word I was going to choose.
Or you're like
Waving my kind of
walking.
web hand back and forth in the air in front of my face, trying to get the stuff away from my nose.
Just imagine me smoking a bowl and her trying to get the smoke away from her face.
So
Like every single day of our lives.
Yeah.
Every
yeah.
single day. Multiple times a day.
A thing that I don't have to imagine.
I'll
at
make
all.
it happen right now.
As you guys head into this seedy establishment, Gil, you spot Elias like half passed out in a corner with a pipe just hanging out of his mouth. Clearly he is contributing or has contributed a lot of the smoke to the room single-handedly.
Yeah, that sounds like Elias. I'm gonna kick his chair out from underneath him or knock him off the bench or.
Yeah, like kick his feet out from under him.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
he's like leaned back. All right, so you go over, and with your little cloven feet, you kick out Elias's feet from under him, as he just like falls fully on his ass, and he doesn't quite wake up at first. He's still just laying there with like his head laid back, on the seat of the bench. And you see his eyes just half open. He says, "You son of a bitch. That's the third time today."
Well, I don't really have a mother, so I don't know who you're trying to insult. But it ain't me. These folks over here got a map with some coordinates on it, and I think the map talks, but it may be the smoke. I don't know. But they don't know where to go, and I don't know where to go. And where does this map go? And also, what's in that pipe? Because I need it.
And he's like, "You sold it to me. I don't know what you're talking about."
I'm going to take that pipe back. It's mine. Hey.
All right, so you start smoking on this pipe. Whoever has the map, I don't know who actually...
Well, you see, we need
doing?
to be able to find these coordinates, and our friend here seems to think that you can assist us.
He says, "Well, in order to do that, I'm going to need a bit of a pick-me-up."
Huh?
Pick him up.
So, which one of you is buying?
Lift him up physically.
Oh, so I grabbed him. I looked back over
You
my
actually
shoulder.
did that?
Make an opposed athletics check.
10 plus whatever she has in athletics.
14.
Okay. So, as you go over and you, put your arms under his armpits to lift him up, you feel your feet go out from underneath you, and suddenly Elias's knee is on your
She
throat
just
and
told me
says,
to pick you up,
"I
man."
wouldn't try that again, buddy." He just laughs and says, "I'm just fucking with you." Says, "All right, let me see this map."
Oh,
and he's back
here.
down. So you hand over this map, and he just his head starts to sink down. He appears to be nodding off a little bit.
Pat him on the back,
A
a
little
regular
bit.
pat.
Again, roll either athletics or acrobatics.
9 for Jonas. While Jonas is doing whatever Jonas is doing with Sleepy Guy, I'm gonna look at you, Gill, and be like, I assume you know what he means whenever he says pick me up. Can you acquire whatever it is that he is looking for and not tell me, because I don't want to know. I need not be involved in that kind of stuff.
Well, knowing dirty old Elias dirtbag, if you will, has picked me up as probably a flask of wine or something like that would be my guess. Or maybe wildest turkey.
Yeah, you know he's pretty
I'm not
partial
letting
to
Elias
your
dirtbaggiest
your horn.
sip out of my horn. He doesn't even wear a mask whenever he's dealing with Covidius 19us. Okay.
He is very much enamored of your honeyed wine, like your honey milk wine.
Is honey warm? Honey.
That's what we're doing here. Sipping on my horn and getting my honey milk wine out of my horn. Then it's gonna be pricey. I'm gonna want to go see this basilisk in the mountains.
Did I hear you say you want to go see the basilisk in the mountains?
There might be treasure up there.
Is
I
it
don't know.
volunteer?
Who knows? All right. Well, let me roll a coin here. Roll a thing.
It just so happens we have an adventuring spot that has just come open.
Roll a coin.
I just rolled a nat 20, so Elias can do whatever he can have my horn, I guess. That's fine. I rolled a nat 20 to loan him my horn so he can drink out of it, I guess. Wasted my nat 20 for the night. Why did I do that?
Excellent.
Stupid.
Hey, that's okay.
shit.
That's 3 for 3. Each of you has had a nat 20 on some bullshit tonight.
That boy
And
gets
actually,
a lot
didn't
of
Zach have a nat
20s.
20 before he got kicked off?
Probably.
Gil, you pour out some of this. I forgot, it's not wine. It was milk mead.
Sounds
The, like,
delicious.
So like honey,
Sounds like it would go great
beer,
with pancakes,
and
if we're
milk.
being completely honest.
I mean, it actually doesn't sound terrible. Yeah, it sounds like if I got drunk on it, I would do so much and be miserable.
A little sippy sip.
So you pour some into a cup for him, and we're gonna cut back to Elias and Jonas. So Jonas, as you go to pat him on the back to try and wake him up, he says, Look, I wasn't sleeping. I was just resting my eyes as he like grabs your wrist
Please.
and twists your arm around backwards so that it's bent behind your back and you're now facing away from him. He
Don't
says,
understand how
if you
I'm in
don't
this
quit
position.
fucking with me, I don't know if I
Trying
want
to
to
help
help
you stay awake, but I will back away now.
I'm going to intimidate him into doing what we want him to do.
Oh
'Cause
no,
he fell
he's
asleep.
already doing it.
Oh, okay.
He just was telling Jonas to quit fucking with him.
Debatable.
He didn't fall asleep.
Just resting his eyes. And we all know that resting your eyes is just code for sleeping. That's just the common knowledge.
So Elias is like, yeah, let me study this for a minute, as he's like just sipping out of this cup. And when I say sipping, I mean he's like slurping down this milk mead.
Give me more description than that. I need to know. Give me
How
George
he's
R.R.
sipping?
Martin levels of description here.
Ooh, that's a mighty task.
The wine pours from the cups, bleaching his lips a slight white as the liquid pours through his beard. His mouth opens gnawingly, which isn't even the right word here, but that's what it do.
He has a toothy maw that is full of this honeyed meadery.
It goes to his tum-tum.
The tum-tum proper, if you will.
Yes, the
Leaves a
tum-tum problem.
decadent taste in his mouth.
He swirls it around as he holds the cup up to his face.
He
It's kinda-
takes
it's-
note of its vanilla and pine hints.
So I was looking the other day.
I've derailed the
Just for
podcast.
Yeah, it doesn't take much, honestly. This is a podcast full of people who mostly have ADHD. Yeah. So anyway, like in ancient Greek times, they had two like main cups. One is the kind of like goblety looking thing that had two big handles on the side. But I imagine he's got this other one. It's almost like a saucer that's got also two handles, but it's just this shallow thing. And so I just imagine him like tipping back this shallow little bowl. It's almost more like a plate than a bowl, but he's just like slurping it noisily. And yeah, like this like milky drink is just running down his chin and his little like, although he's human, he has kind of almost a little goat beard, but it's really thin.
His cup overflows.
It do. So as he's drinking this and kind of looking at this map, you see he sets his cup down and he's got a bag next to him, like a pack. He starts digging through it and he pulls out this like magnifying glass type thing. And then what appears to be a wand, and he's just kind of muttering to himself.
I'm intrigued.
So he's using the two, and you see as he's kind of moving this wand around on the map or not the map, the note where the coordinates are, that it becomes a map. He says, well, there's your problem.
The fact
Elaborate.
that we didn't have the wand to do that, yeah, that's definitely a problem, Elias. Now, come on, tell us what's up.
He says, well, I don't know who made this, but they put some pretty powerful magics on it, trying to keep this a secret.
But you bypassed that?
He says, yeah, I'm in. I hacked the system.
So can you tell me what the map says or show me?
He holds it right under your nose and says, well, you know how to read a map, right?
Kind of.
Well, lucky for you, there's no big words on it.
Thank God.
And you notice there's no words on it at all. It's just a regular map.
Okay. I want to look at the map with Jonas and Sergio's.
Some maps have words.
And Gill. He can
Not
look
this
at
one.
ones.
Okay, so the four of you look over this map. Are you looking for anything in particular?
I don't remember why we have this map in the first place.
I don't either. That would help.
It was inside of Akmon's chest cavity.
That's a fucking weird place to find map.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember where it was discussed in the podcast, but he's like Bender. He's just got like a chest cavity he can put stuff in.
Ah,
Because he's the Warforged.
right.
So I want to look for like anything, like any markings on the map at all. Like I know there's not words, but like
Right.
any other markings that look like they shouldn't be there. Naturally.
Yeah, you see like a little X.
Okay.
And you see a couple of dots that you imagine are maybe cities. And Gill, they said that you could look at the map too. Are you taking a look at it?
If you want to.
Yeah, I'm totally. Yeah. Let's check the map out.
Okay. So, Gill, you kind of look. How tall are you?
What did I decide? Like, I didn't write it down because why would I ever finish a character sheet? Since I got past the fun part.
Yeah,
so.
that's overrated.
I don't know. I think I was like 4 foot or something.
Oh shit.
Or 5
Okay,
foot, maybe?
so yeah,
Maybe 5 foot. I'm short and
yeah,
fat.
we'll call it 5 even. Yeah, we'll call it 5 even. Okay, so you are looking like kind of under probably Athos's armpit because she's pretty tall, and you recognize that it is a map of the nation state that you guys are currently in, which is the nation state of Dorogos, and the X is over where more or less the city of Hephaestion is.
Ah, yes. This is a map of Duragon, and that there?
Ah.
What about
Yes.
these small dots? Do you know
Great
anything about
question.
them?
They
So,
kind of
you-
look like
you
ink
know-
blots where the guy just made a mistake with his pen.
You know that along the coast, one is Mida, where you guys currently are. The other is the city of Gorgason.
One of these is Mida, which is where we are right now, my guy. And then the other one is
Might it be this one? And I point to it.
it might be that one.
It might have not.
It might have also not, yeah.
What have I done surrounding myself by bards?
I love it.
Yeah.
You might say you were bombarded.
Oh my god. Get the fuck out, Jonas.
Get out.
Now
Go home.
that was beautiful.
Take your horse and go to sea.
Oh,
You
God.
just rolled a nat 20 in real life on that one.
That's all she ever wanted.
Don't encourage
do it.
They only cancel me, so
You love
any
it.
appreciation.
Your favorite pet name I have for you is you fuck.
As Gil gives you guys this information, what would you like to do now?
Well, I would like to look for basilisk venom.
Athos, or any of you, I guess. Roll just a pure intelligence.
Oh,
Check.
God
Oh,
damn
Vinny.
it.
I said, or any of you.
That's 6. Oh my God, Jonah, she didn't back me up here.
No, so in pure intelligence?
Yeah.
5 - 2.
Jonah's got a 3.
All right, Gil, what do you got?
I got an 18.
Oh, thank God. Somebody's
Alright,
not
cool.
stupid.
He just has no comment.
That's
comment.
fine. I'm okay. I'm okay in wisdom.
Why do you think I want to go visit a basilisk?
Right.
I'm smart as hell, but I'm just not smart as hell at all, to be honest.
Yeah, you're like, man, they sound really cool. There's no danger
A
whatsoever.
freaking snake that can turn me to
Like a
stone?
garden.
Sounds dope.
He thinks he's like collecting some
So-
weird form of basil.
Yeah, absolutely. So, Gil, you just kind of like use your one horn to shove your way under Athos's arm, and you're like, let me look at this map. And you want to flip it over.
Okay.
So you flip it over, and you see what looks to be just gibberish writing.
Can I roll a check to see if I know what the writing is?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a 7.
You can roll with advantage.
Okay. That's a 13.
Okay. What languages do you speak?
Sylvan and Common.
Ooh. So it's gibberish to all three of
Sweet.
you. But because all three of you speak Sylvan, you all recognize that the letters, you know that Elvish is based off of Sylvan. Sylvan's the older
Some
language.
damn elves.
Yeah, so you recognize that it is Elven script. You just can't read it.
Mm-hmm.
This is helpful.
No,
The elves stole our robot.
I'm not a fan of them damn pointy ears.
Literally every campaign, you do not like elves.
I don't like them. Can't work with them. Can't live with them.
Can't trust an elf.
You never thought
trust
you
an
would
elf.
fight. Yeah, you never thought you would die fighting beside an elf.
Yeah, well, you know.
But what about a friend?
Not if it's an elf.
What about a Leonin?
Oh, what now?
A Leonin.
Oh, is it the lion person?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know a lot about them. But I'm a goat person, so... I mean, that's better than being an elf person.
Well, Athos is a
Athos
Leonin,
is a
so...
Leonin, yeah.
Athos Onassis.
Yeah. And then Jonas.
Are you any
No,
relation to
Onassis.
Karth Onassis?
No.
Oh,
I get that a lot, though.
it's too bad. It's too bad. I knew Karth. We served together. So,
Oh.
yes.
Not like in the military, just like
Yeah,
in a
yeah,
bar.
no, yeah. No. Don't get any crazy ideas. We weren't in like the hoplites or anything. We were, literally just serving drinks to the hoplites. But if you want to thank me for my service, I mean, I appreciate it. But I mean, don't feel obligated or anything.
I don't.
Yeah. Athos and then Romanos, who obviously wasn't here tonight, are both kind of soldiery types. So
Of course.
yeah, because Athos is basically an Amazon.
Yeah.
All right then.
You guys see this script, and right around the time that you guys are just like totally dumbfounded looking at it, kind of muttering amongst yourselves, Elias says, let me look at that. And he reaches for the map, putting one hand on the table and just flipping it underneath himself. But he manages to roll with it, righting the table again, grabbing the map, and he's just sitting in the middle of it cross-legged. And he says, I can read this.
Of course.
Out loud? Can you read it out loud?
He says, yeah, I mean, if you're too dumb to read, I guess I can read it to you.
Have I ever checked
Very
Elias's
nice.
ears? Have I ever checked
What?
Elias's ears?
To see if he's an elf? They look a little pointy, but not like
I'm starting to get
pointed,
pretty
pointed.
fucking suspicious.
He's looking pretty sus. So he says, yeah, I'll read this aloud for you. Don't worry, I'll talk real slow.
Thank you.
He says, it says here, Anvil, if you ever get lost, come to Hephaestion and look for the smiths.
Their music's kind of sad.
What? Oh my god, you shit. They canceled again. They don't exist.
It's been a long time since I've listened to the Smiths. I heard them once in one of my dreams.
Yeah. Morpheus sent that dream to you.
It was all Morpheus' fault.
All right, so what are you guys doing now that you've got that information?
Well, basilisk venom time.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go ahead and call it.
Okay, well, I
Yeah.
just rolled a nat 20, and so I need to know what that's for. I didn't announce it, but I just did it.
Well, stick size.
Oh, no. I can't be a goat guy just running around with a flippity-floppity flipping-flapping everywhere. I'll get canceled.
I didn't say it was inches, so
Millimeters?
like it could be 20 centimeters.
Centimeters? That's... Yeah, no, that makes more sense. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that we've
Okay,
yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah, it's canon.
It's not though.
Well, we will see Gill again in 2 weeks.
Dan, it's great playing with you.
Hey, it's
Yeah, it's
nice to
fun.
meet you guys. I hope we can find this basilisk and then go to the town and meet the Smiths. I've never heard their music, but it sounds like it would be right up my alley if it's sad. So
Fantastic.
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, and that's where we're going to end this session. Thanks again for joining us, everyone. This has been Hammer of the Gods.